So thank you guys for being here. Yeah, over 50 people. So I'm so happy to have you here. I'm Tekhala. You guys know me mainly from X. So some of you know me from LinkedIn and other socials. And yeah, hi there, everyone. Glad to be here with you guys. So this is the first AI workshop I'm doing live here on X. I'm pretty excited. And yeah, we are just going to wait for 3 or 5 more minutes to the people for joining us. But in the meantime, yeah, first of all, I want to apologize because I'm a little bit sick. I get cough. I'm not sure if this is the proper word in English to say that. And sometimes I'm going to need to breathe. Okay, so I'm sorry about that. You know, when it's the first live I do, the first workshop, something is going to happen. I was sure about that. But anyway, in the meantime, I'm going to introduce you the today's workshop, and we are going to talk about character consistency on Flux. Not only talking about it, but of course, I'm showing an example. There's a super simple trick you are going to love, I guess. Maybe some of you already know about that, but just in case, I'm going to show you. And this trick involves Flux, as I mentioned, to create the character in a cartoonish way. And we are going to cover also how to create your avatar, or maybe if you want to create a virtual character too. We are going to cover that. I want to mention first, there are I'm going to use several tools. This workshop is not paid. It's not a collaboration with any brand, but I'm going to use some tools I trust, and I'm a member of the CPPs, or I have a bunch of credits there, so I'm going to take advantage of that. And the way I serve my tutorials or my prompts and so on, I try to optimize them, taking advantage of the bunch of credits I have. So this way you can adjust your prompts or your workflows and so on, and get fit your budget better, right? So you want to spend a lot of credits. That's my goal. And yeah, after creating the character consistent in Flux, we are going to use Mystic in Magnific. We are going to use Freepik. We are going to use the Flux Train. We are going to animate some clips, and I'm going to show you how to do that, how to use my GPTs that are optimized for creating the better prompts. They are based on the official documentation and also in my experience. So I'm going to show you how to get the most out of my GPTs. Then we are going to mix real videos with AI, like these videos I've shown you, I've shared before, where I mix my own videos, like in my vacation, like Javi Lopez. I'm Spanish, I can pronounce it properly, and how he did it, and how to get viral with that videos, of course. It's super easy, and you see there's a trick extracting the last frame and put it all together in CapCut. I'm going to use CapCut for mounting the clips, okay? And if we have the time, I would like to show you how to create videos from 3D objects we are going to create using AI, okay? We are going to create the 2D image, the proper image to generate the 3D model, then put it into Blender. Guys, I know some of you or many of you don't like a Blender, or maybe you find hard to use Blender, but you are going to see how easy it is with 4 or 5 tricks, maybe less. And yeah, you are going to love it. Blender is free to use, so yeah, everything's cool there. And after that, we are going to spend like 10 to 15 minutes. I'm going to reserve this slot for you guys, for your questions and or your proposals for the next workshops. And yeah, I think that's all. I would really appreciate if you can share the post where I mentioned that I'm going to to make this workshop, the last I've shared, because the more people are getting into this workshop, the better for me for creating a new one the next week, maybe, or maybe in 2 weeks. And I'm going to listen to your answers, to your doubts, or whatever you want me to share in the next, or to explain in the next workshop. All right. So we are a lot of people here, over 100, almost 200 people here. I'm super happy about that. Again, thank you all for being here with me. I apologize because I'm a little bit sick and I need to breathe deep from time to time. So, okay, I think that's all. I would really appreciate if you can follow me on other socials, on TikTok, on Instagram, on LinkedIn, on YouTube, Reddit, and Blue Sky. And I'm not sure, guys, if you like Blue Sky, but I started it, but you know, starting is hard. But okay, let's get to the point and let's start creating a consistent character. Okay, so let's go to Magnific. Okay, Magnific, you can access via your browser at magnific.ai. Okay, first of all, I use this tool because I really like it. As I mentioned, this is not a collaboration. I'm just using it because I think it's one of the best. Magnific or Freepik, which are more or less the same. You know, Freepik acquired Magnific a few months ago, and but you can try this trick with other models, with other Flux-based models. All right. So here you are. You see, for example, you know, well, this is for another project I'm going to share with you maybe next week or so. But you can see I've created a lot of characters in different poses, different clothing, different aspects, and all of these, like, okay, this one or this one, have the one character in different poses. This is only one image, which is super cool because you don't have, or you don't need to design the whole character. Just with one prompt, you'll have all the images you need. So, which is the trick here? Well, we have this example. Let's get to the latest. Okay, like this. Okay, first of all, you'll see there are different aspect ratios, but no worries, you can try with different later. I will try with different aspect ratios. So you can see here, for example, this little guy. Yeah, let's use this prompt, and it's super simple. This is the most important part of the prompt. All right, it's a grid showing the same cartoonish 3D character in different poses. Okay, in this case, as I want a 3D character, a cartoonish character, I put this here. Okay, but the important thing is a grid showing the same character in different poses. Okay, and after that, you can write the description of the character. It works also with animals, for example, like you can see. Sorry, I don't want to miss. Yeah, like this. Okay, it works with animals or other kind of characters. So I can just here. No. Here, sorry. Okay. So we were here. Yeah, this is it. So here you place the description, in this case a Pixar kid with short black hair, wearing green hoodie and jeans. Okay, I have this screen is right there. I have two screens, the bigger one with your chat, so and the other one with the stuff I'm going to share with you. So that's why I'm looking there all the time. So you can place here the description of your character. You can try different styles, like instead of Pixar, Kawaii, or anime, or whatever you prefer. So let's go with this one and add a short description of the hair, for example, and the clothing. So this way, you are going to achieve not only face consistency, but also clothing consistency, which is one of the most challenging things nowadays. Okay, so in this case, I placed this part of the prompt wearing green hoodie and jeans. Super simple. and finally white plain background. So you see it's a super simple prompt, and the trick is a grid showing the same character and blah blah blah. Okay, so let's change the clothing a little bit. Just instead of a green hoodie, I don't know, a red hoodie and jeans. That's okay. A Pixar kit. Okay, let's test it. Yeah, before we go, we can set here other parameters like the aspect ratio. This is the same for Flux. Okay, for Flux. So you have to use wide aspect ratios like 4:3, like 2:1, like 16:9. Let's try with 4:3. You can adjust the resolution here. 2K is good for this example. The model, in this case, Zen, Realism, Flexible. This is only for Mystique, okay? I love Flexible, which is the most versatile model. And here you can set the creative detailing. It's like in Midjourney you have this stylizer, the --S parameter. So the higher value, the more magic does the model, all right? We give the model more freedom to create different things. I mean, more detailing things and so on. So the higher, the more detailed, the more magic the model puts in, and the less, the lower value, the less creative detailing it has. Okay, so let's put it in the 50% here. And finally, we have to choose the engine. The engine in this case can be automatic, but since we are creating a cartoonish character, I love to use Illusion, which is prepared for that. Okay, Sharpie is more for realistic images, and Sparkle is like a it's between both models. All right, it's like not too for animation, not too for realism. It's the most versatile. So as we know, we want a cartoonish character. We are going to check this one, Illusion, and hit generate. It is going to take like 20 or 30 seconds. In the meantime, we are going to see different outputs. It's important. We need, okay, this is important, guys. We need at least 6 poses of the character. All right. So, for example, this one, I prepared this one. This is not valid, but the most of the time you are going to get more than 5 characters like this, not like this one. Okay, so this one we can just delete it because we can use it. We have this, as you can see, it's super consistent, and yeah, here we are. Okay, we have this guy with the red hoodie, the jeans, and different poses. So it worked so good. Sorry, I had to breathe deep. As I mentioned at the beginning, I'm a little bit sick, so sorry, guys. I want to, again, to thank you all, guys. We are over 350 people here, which is amazing. Thank you all for being here. So I'm not going to speak more about that, but I'm going to keep going here. Okay, so we have this character, and just download it. Okay, and now you can use the image editor you want, you prefer. We are just going to crop the images and create separate characters. Okay, separated images. I'm going to use Photoshop. Just import here the image, and we are going to crop it. With this tool, I'm not a Photoshop expert, but well, this tool, I think you know that. We can use it, or we can just use the rectangle tool here. Got it? Okay, I have. Sorry, guys. Okay. Now it is. Sorry. Yeah, we are just going to cut the images, and we have to select the best 6 to 8 poses. Okay, the best. The guy is always like smiling, which is not good at all, because it would be awesome if we had something like this with different mouths, different expressions, I mean, or like this one. Okay, but anyway, Flux is going to make the trick after. So let's get back to Photoshop. Let's cut this little guy here. Okay, copy, Control N to create a new image with the same aspect ratio. Okay, and we paste it with Control V, and now export the character. Okay, sorry guys, this is in Spanish, my natural language, but this is like a quick export as PNG. Okay, so I'm going to create a new folder here, and I'm going to name it as 1, for example. So after that, we are going to repeat the process, choosing the best poses. This one is not good because the leg is doing something tricky here, but this one is good, this one is good. This one with a profile view, it's super good. Sometimes you get back view, which is awesome too. So I'm not going to cut every frame because we are not here to learn how to crop images. So I have prepared an example, which is this one. You can, I guess, yeah, you can see it here, different poses. This one, these two are different. They are quite similar, but they are different. Believe me, this one is different. Okay, so you can see here 8 different poses. Okay, let me go here. Is this guy? Okay, is this guy? So I downloaded it. I opened in Photoshop and cropped the images and create 8 different images. You can see it right here. So now we have the 8 images. We are going to go to the Flux Train. Okay, as I mentioned before, I'm not getting paid for this tutorial, for this workshop, but I think this tool allows you to train your own cartoonish model very easy. So we're going to create now. Yeah, its training cost about 2,000 credits. Okay, and here you are the pricing. Okay, so I'm not, I'm not selling anything. I just want you to know there is cost behind this. $15, 5,000 credits. Which allows you to train 2 models and then generate a lot of images. You have the Pro Pass and several options. Just this is up to you, so you can choose any model, any plan that fits with your budget, or you can use other tools like Replicate, like Comfy UI locally, which is free to use. You have to have a good computer, a good PC to train the models locally. But I think if you are working in a big project or maybe a personal project that you are going to share maybe in YouTube or here on X, it worth it, okay? And you are going to see why. So I have several models here. This one is Tech Cartoon, and you see these are the images we have generated before. So what we are going to do, or I'm going to show you how to train the model first. It's super easy. Once in the Flux Train, you hit here, create, of course you sign in, you hit here in create now, then you hit here on create a model. Okay, you have to choose between person, product, cartoon, or AI influencer. Person is the way we can train our own avatar, for example, or other one's avatar using real-life pictures. Product is for creating a product based on a model based on a product. Okay, we are not covering this in this workshop. Maybe in future ones. This is the cartoon option, which we are going to use, and finally we have the AI influencer. Okay, and we are going to use it too. but later. We are in the cartoonish character. So we choose here, and we just create or enter a name for the model. But in this case, believe me, it's better to to call it the same way we are using or we are naming it in his unique name. Okay, the unique name is the word we are going to use in our prompts to reference the character we have just created. So, for example, we are going to train Tekhala. So we write something like Tekhala dash cartoonish. It's that, right? This one. I'm sorry. This is not my natural language, as sometimes I just don't remember the translation. Sorry. So we name it as Tekhala dash cartoonish, and I recommend you to place the same name here, and you're going to see why. And we don't have to do nothing here. So cartoon model is pre-selected, and we hit create. So this is going to create a new instance or a new empty model. Okay. So we have the unique name, the color cartoonist, and we have to upload training images. And the training images, of course, are these I showed you before. So we upload it. As I mentioned, are these 8 photos, 8 images. Remember, you'll need at least 6 images, but you can use more. Of course, if you are an illustrator or you have talent in drawing and so on, and you can create your character by hand or, of course, using Illustrator or any other tools, you can just create the character in different poses and use the same process to train your own model, which is going to save you a lot of time. Okay, so this is super interesting for you. So once the images are uploaded, we need to add a caption. A caption is the description of the image, okay? But this is super cool. And this is, I know there is an option in Comfy UI to use this auto caption all images. So we hit here, and the AI is going to add the captions automatically. Okay, here you are. Let me take a breath, guys. I'm a little bit sick. I am repeating that. And I'm going to thank you again, guys. We are okay, this is crazy. Over 500 people here, which is crazy. I thought we were going to be like 50 people in the best case. So this is super crazy, and everything is growing. So let's see. Okay, so we have the captions here. For example, this first one, I'm going to put it here so you can see. It's a photo of the color cartoonist with a bald head. Yeah. I have bald head and a thick beard. Okay, he has a serious expression with pronounced eyebrows. Let me. Okay, maybe you can see it better now. He has a serious expression with pronounced eyebrows. He's wearing a black leather jacket over a white shirt and light blue jeans. His shoes are black with white accents. The background is plain and white, making the Tekhala cartoonist stand out clearly. Okay? And this is more or less the same for the other characters, for the other images, sorry. So it works quite good. I know this is not a photo. I know this is an illustration, a digital illustration, a 3D model or an image of a 3D model. So, but no worries, this is going to work, believe me. So once we have the images caption, we hit here on train. I love this icon because I know this is not the proper one, but I guess the creator, Sakiboye, is making a joke here or something. Yeah, I like this humor. So you hit here on train. Yeah, I'm going to hit here just for showing you how the process is, but we are not going to wait the 15 minutes it takes, which is super low time. I mean, but for the demo purposes, I think it's better to use my pre-trained model, which is the same like this one. Okay, so after we hit train, as I told you, it cost 2,000 credits and take around 35 minutes. This is, I think, yeah, maybe this is in the worst case, but most of the times I trained a model, it took like 15 to 20 minutes. And we cannot use here. I think this is being developed now, but this works good. So yes, continue. Okay. And we are sending all the images and the captions. Yeah. So the process started and it's processing. And yeah, we are going to use, I'm going to copy this prompt. All right. We are going to use it now. So this is processing. And once you come back to this menu, to this dashboard, you are going to see when the model is trained, you can this one. This is the old one, which we are going to use. You can click here, sorry, and after that you can click on generate. Okay, you'll see these buttons are in green. We have the same, almost the same prompts and so on, the same images for sure. So, and now if you enter in the model we are training now, you are going to see it's processing. So that's the difference. So we are using this one. I'm taking a look from time to time to the chat. I read you guys. Thank you so much for joining, and thanks so much for your support. We are over 600 people now. It's crazy. Okay. Firat asked if Fall.ai or this site, which one is better? Okay, I tried Fall.ai. I've tried also Replicate.com, and I've tried the Flux Train. Okay, behind the scenes is more or less, not the same, but more or less the same. But for cartoonish character like this one, the Flux Train is the best in my experience. All right, if you want to train a real character, I think it's the same using the Flux Train, using Fall, or using Replicate. In terms of the quality you are going to get, okay, it's the same. Yeah, Kike, I hope I reached 1,000 viewers. So, yeah, as I mentioned, it's the same. But for cartoonists, for me, the best is the Flux Train because I think it has some kind of parameterization for better results in cartoonists. Okay. So as I mentioned, the model is ready and we can just start generating, okay? And you can see, of course, I've tried this model before I'm showing it to you, and it works. But we are going to show it in live, of course. Let's try, well, I told you we were going to use the prompt. Well, we can do it. So we are going to change the background of the image, all right? So in this case, well, I'm going to reread it. The prompt is a photo of a Tekhala cartoonist with a bald head, and a thick beard. He has a serious expression with pronounced eyebrows. He's wearing a black leather jacket over a white shirt and light blue jeans. His shoes are black with white accents. The background is plain white, making the Tekhala cartoonist stand out clearly. But we are going to remove all of this, and we are going to write the background is a jungle, for example, and no more. That's it. And we are going to set the aspect ratio to, yeah, let's start with 9:16. We are not going to use the advanced controls. This is super useful to combine characters, to get several characters in the same scene. I've just shared a tutorial about that in the past, like last week or 2 weeks ago. but and we are not covering it in this workshop, but maybe in others if you are interested in. So we are not going to touch advanced controls. You can hit in enhance prompt, which is going to enhance your prompt, of course, obviously, but we are not going to use. I think the prompt is good. And we hit generate. Okay, one photo or image costs 25 credits. Okay, so take that, keep that in mind. Okay, in the meantime, I'm going to read your comments. Okay, you need an object LoRA, Firat, a product LoRA. Yeah, and we are going to cover it in future workshop, and I'm going to share a tutorial in the future on X, okay? Because I know this is challenging, but I know I shared a tool, the Simplicity AI. Yeah, I shared this tool in the past. Okay, and here you can train your own model, and it works super good. Okay, let me show you an example. This was not prepared, so hope it works. Yeah, here you are. For example, I took I have a Game Boy Color, super vintage, and I took like 5 or 6 images of it, and from there I can generate the product with, for example, in this case with the baby, with this background in the museum from the back, you know, which is super good, in a crystal box, in the volcano. This guy, like playing with that, this was not good, and this one, well, these were bad examples, but the first one were good. And I made several tests. This one was made with one single image, okay? And you see the tech hala cap. This was actually AI generated. And you see the people is wearing it. So I think this tool is good. It is called simplicity.ai, all right? You can search in Twitter too. I've shared a tutorial about that. So let's come back to the LoRA. And David, you said LoRA is expensive. Well, it depends on what you are working on. I mean, if it is for a hobby, it's your hobby. I know hobbies are not cheap. But if you are working with that for a company or maybe for a project, this is super useful, and it's going to save a lot of time in the designing process. I'm very sure about that. I have experienced it in my own, in my own. So believe me, it worth it if you use it properly. All right. So here we are, and this is the character we have just created, the image. Guys, I think it's super cool, and in this aspect ratio, but we can just change it, and maybe instead of being in the jungle, being in savannah. I think this is the proper way to write it. Yeah, I think so. So just test it. All right, guys, more than 700 people live. This is crazy. Here you are. Okay, this is not super good because the head is bigger than it's supposed to. Let's try it again. Maybe the aspect ratio here is not working properly, but you see, okay, let's see. All right, this is better. And for example, let's try this prompt again. Let's edit it. Oh, here, copy, enter 16 to 9. You have here more examples like this one in the stadium, this one in the night city. So thank you, guys. Thank you, Lotte, or Lot. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. And thank you, Nim, for joining. I'm super glad you are here, guys. Okay, so this is the way, guys. We have just trained our character model, and we are creating the character consistently, not only with the face, but also with the clothing in different backgrounds, in different scenes, and so on. So that's the way. And how we can create a virtual character from scratch. inside the fluxtrain.com. So just hit create now. Let's hit create a model again, and now hit on AI influencer. Okay, it says it takes like 20-30 minutes to train a model. So we are not going to train the model, or I'm going to hit that because I want you to know how the whole process is. But we are going to use a previous character I've trained. Okay, so we can start creating. We are going to set a name, whatever guy. I'm not sure if this has sense. Ethnicity, from where is the guy? I mean, from sure, from Spain. Let's see how the AI see us Spaniards. Age, I'm 34. Gender, let's do male. And the hair, yeah, afro hair. I would like to have afro hair, but I don't have hair at all. Okay, so what it's doing, what the Flux Train is doing now is generating different images. Okay. This one I don't like it because I don't like these things here. I don't know the name even. This one is cool, but I prefer this one. Okay. Oh, yeah, this one. That's okay. So now this is the reference image the Flux Train is going to use to generate more similar characters. Okay. So here you just hit in generate more images, and hit here again generate more, and this is going to take like 2 or 3 minutes, and it's going to generate 2 or 3 images you can choose. Okay, so in the meantime I'm going to read you if you have any comments. Okay, case. So Tekhala, it seems like the key is using Midjourney to create the panel of images first. Correct? Is Midjourney what you used for that? No. I mean, you can use Midjourney for that. I guess it's going to work sometimes. But this time I've used Magnific Mystique 2.5. Okay? Mystique, it's quite similar to Flux, but it's like every image it's being upscaled, so it is more detailed, and that's why I love Mystique. So it is going to work with other Flux models, not only with Mystique. And in Midjourney we can, let's try. This is a good question. Let's try. This is live. I'm reading you, so if you have questions, just write it down. So in this case, the aspect ratio is going to be 16:9, and the stylizer is going to be 100. Let's test it. But I'm not sure what is coming. What is going to be the output here? Okay, so let's see. Yeah, and Grafismo wrote, "Sorry, I have to leave in 15 minutes. No problem, man. Do you will have the tutorial, the full tutorial somewhere? By the way, you explain everything very well to the point. Thank you so much." And yeah, for sure, this workshop, this video is going to be pinned in my account for some time, and I'm going to upload it to YouTube for sure too. Not sure if I'm going to upload it here on X. I think it's not necessary, but yeah, I'm going to share it later. Okay, so hi, Hungry Donkey. It was a pleasure to meet you in person in the Upscale Config, in the Upscale Conf. So I was just testing the prompt in Midjourney, and it seems it works more or less. Yeah. Maybe it needs some upscaling. Maybe, yeah, just upscale, subtle, or creative. But yeah, it should work, okay? But as you can see here, it's pretty neat, more neat here in Mystique. Okay, in my opinion, it's my opinion. So let's go back to Yeah, here with our model. Okay, this one, I don't like this one. The hand is doing something weird, but this one is cool. So let's add selected. And once again, generate more. Okay, I'm not going to generate more and more because this is going to be very slow for me to show you. So once it is added, yeah, it's the same process than we've seen before with the character, with the cartoonist character. All right, you see here the captions are automatically added. So once we have 6 or 8 images, we just hit here on train. So let's see. I have several characters here. I have the tech granny, who is like some kind of modern grandmother, and you see I made the exact same process, which was generate one picture and then iterate with the same face and in different poses, with different dresses or the different attire, and so on. So the thing is, once you have created all the images, at least 6, and the captions, you hit train, just the same as before. And you are going to see, no, sorry, processing, like the same we are seeing here with your virtual character is going to be the same. I'm not sure if you are hearing the dogs barking. I'm sorry about that. Hope not. But yeah, so once we have our virtual character trained, we just click here on generate. And as you can see here, well, this is me or my avatar. This is the lady here, the grandmother, and this is the other character, my tech companion, because it's possible to add several characters on the same picture. Okay, as you can see here, I've said about it lately on X. So just take my profile and look for the post. You see here is the same character. It's me, and this is the old lady. Here again, it's the same guy, me, and the same grandmother. So that's super cool. So the way you can use your own character or your own avatar is the same. It's always the same. You can just write a prompt. This one, yeah, this one was super cool. I'm not sure if you remember this photograph. I've used it in Minimax. I'm super happy with these results, and we are going to see how to do that later. You can see here. It's crazy. I love it. So the prompt I've used is a bald man, Tekhala with Tekhala Flux Train, which is my name, and a stoic, angry expression, blah blah blah, holding a beretta, and so on. I just going to share the prompt in the chat. This was the chat I've used to create the virtual character, in this case my own trained model in this aesthetic, which I love. So I see, Chase, you have a question. Why not just also create the cartoon model within Flux Train? Yeah. Create. No, it doesn't have this. I got you. Okay. Good question. When you create a model, when you create a virtual influencer, it is a realist, like a real person. It's not cartoonish. That's why you need to create the cartoon grid that as we did before. All right. No, there's okay. Magnific doesn't have character training. You cannot create a character model here, but you can do it in Freepik, which is the same because it has Mystic Arm Flux. And indeed, I've did it, and you can see here some results. This is for a project I'm working on. 6 finger screw. I'm going to tell you later, maybe next week. And let's see if it loads. And I can show you, I've trained my, yeah, here it is. Indeed, this one was the image I've used yesterday for the video I've shared in the Share Your Art post. Okay, so, and I'm going to show you now how to train your model on Mystique too. So you go to freepik.com, you go to the AI image generator, which is some like here, it's here, yeah, it's here. And you click here on character, and you click here on new character. Just put a name, select the gender, upload the images, you don't need the captions. And finally, I choose Ultra, and finally hit on create character. It's super easy. And from there, you hit here, and you, for example, add a bald hat, and you'll see here all the models you have. The Hala demo works good with pig, bird, drinking a beer at an iris tavern. Let's see. Let's use 16:9. And let's see what happens. And you can, the good thing here is you can use different modes. Mystique version 2.5, Mystique 1.0 with the same prompt, and Flux 1.0. Okay, this one. And with the same prompt, just hit generate, and you'll see Flux model takes less time, and Mystique takes more. Okay. So did you use Krea? Yeah, I've used Krea, but you know, there are so many tools out there. I just pick my favorites, or I'm not saying Krea is bad at all, but of course it's not bad, it's super good. But I just don't have the time, you know? Yeah, you want, yeah, my Pixar character prompt, for sure. Yeah, I'm going to say to share with you in the chat. Here, sorry, this one, right? Yeah, this one. Here is the Pixar prompt, all right? Yeah, I'm close to the 1,000 viewers online. This is crazy. This is views. This is not the people online, I guess. Not sure about that. I don't care. I'm just enjoying being with you guys. So, okay, we were in Freepik, right? Yeah, and here we are. And this is my character, my avatar. In realistic, it's me. You can see me. It's almost the same. Okay, if I say it, if I send this image to my wife, maybe she's going to ask where I am. Okay, so we are done with character consistency. Okay, we have covered how to create cartoonist character, we've covered how to create realistic characters, and we've covered how to create a virtual influencer or a virtual character. I prefer virtual character because I'm not sure if everyone sharing I created this AI influencer is really an influencer, right? Okay, Chase has a question. Okay, Tekala, sorry to ask again, no worries, mate. But why don't you use Flux for the cartoon character creation just as you did with Magnific? It seems like there is an option for it. Yeah? No. There's no option. Okay. If you hit here on cartoon, test, you don't have the option to create images. Like if you choose the AI influencer, test. I'm not sure if this is working. Well, it is going to create some random image, but you can't generate a cartoonist character. You see, it's only, well, this is super, okay. Of course, I wrote like test, so we are going to forget about this. So no, you can't generate. You can use here in Freepik, for example. I am using the Flux 1.0, and I'm going to use the same prompt. So you can, yeah, of course you can use Flux for generating the character, the grid, okay? Okay, you can see it here. I have to adjust. The aspect ratio is important, but sometimes Flux doesn't work as good as Magnific. But here you are. Okay, for example, this one, once it's ready, I think this is a problem with Flux. You see, it's better Magnific. This was not prepared at all. So, yes, we have the images. Okay, we have covered how to create consistent characters, but now we are going to see how to animate pictures, to animate an image. Okay, a random image you like, whatever. I like, for example, let's choose something like this one. I really love this image. I'm going to share this prompt with you guys if you want to try it on Magnific, on Mystic, on Freepik, on Flux, on Midjourney, whatever. Let's try it on Midjourney. By the way, okay, like -, and 400. Okay. So let's see. Here you are in the chat. You have the prompt. I've used it, and well, we take this image. Okay. So now we are going to go to use my GPTs. We are going to cover Runway, Kling, and Minimax. Okay. So where you can find my GPTs? Just go to my X profile. Here you are. And here you'll find my LinkTree link. Okay, so you hit here, and you'll see here you are for GPTs, one for Pollo AI, one for Runway, one for Minimax, and one for Kling. So just hitting here. No, I think Pollo AI it's not needed today. Minimax, Kling is here. So we have opened these 4 GPTs, and what are we going to do? We are just okay. We have 2 questions here before we go. Mythologists ask, hey, you can use Mystic on Freepik, right? Instead of getting them. Yeah, for sure, you can use Freepik directly. Yeah, I've mentioned it before. You have here Mystic 2.5 and also 1.0. Okay, and the flexible mode, which is my preferred. Yeah, for sure. This is recorded to watch it later. Yeah, for sure. No worries. Just a quick question from Fernando Palacios. This only works better for Flux models. I guess for all models like Stable Diffusion is not possible to get these results. I don't think so. I don't think it works in Stable Diffusion. I've already seen that it more or less works in Midjourney, by the way. So here we are. You have the image here in Midjourney, which is quite good too. It's similar, the colors, the of course the characters. I'm not sure which one I prefer. I have just downloaded this. So we are going to use our GPTs. Let's start with Kling. So we just need to upload the image we have just downloaded, and once the image is uploaded, sorry, you can just hit there, send the message, and ChatGPT, my GPT in this case, is going to create a prompt for animated. But what it's better, in my opinion, it's better to add some kind of description, like the girl is talking to the robot as the clouds are passing by. Okay, so this way we are indicating how or what we want to be the image animated in Kling. All right, these GPTs are trained based on the official documentation and also my experience. All right, so we have here the prompt: a young woman with vivid red hair tied in a blah 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 blah. Okay, the camera uses a low angle close up, focusing on their connection and so on. So Sorry. So you can use this prompt for sure. I'm using it all the time. Or you can just use your prompt, okay? You can craft your own, but in this way, I like to use my GPT because in my case, in my experience, I've spent less credits since I use it, okay? And I have feedback from the community that, for example, Russ, which is AI Jesus, told me once he canceled. He were about to cancel his subscription for Runway, but he gave it a try with my GPT, and he told me, "Hey, man, you saved my life with that." Okay, I'm going to. Well, in the meantime, I'm going to read your question, Tutorialist, but I'm going to use Kling in this case. Okay, with the image we just downloaded, and we are going to paste the prompt here. Okay, so here we are. You can also use motion brush. You can also use camera movement, which is a new functionality on Kling model 1.5. We are not going to cover this one today. We can cover it maybe in other workshops, okay? So we hit generate. And before I answer your question, I'm going to do the same with the Minimax, because Kling's generations takes more or less 8 minutes, 7 minutes, on it. So it's not good for showing you in a live workshop. So, and the same happens with Minimax. But here we have the prompt, the GPT, sorry, the Minimax GPT. We are going to do the same. And we are going to use the same description. The girl is talking to the robot as the clouds are passing by. By the way, Minimax, in my opinion, these three models are the best. But each one is best for one thing or few things, and the others are best in others, of course. For example, Runway is super fast and it gives full results, and it's super good with close-ups, with people talking, with some kind of effects over the people. I mean, I love that. And with camera controls, you can change the angles, you can animate the scene with good control, okay? But, for example, Kling, the results are taking longer, or are going to take longer to be generated, but it's one of the, maybe the best quality results you are going to get, because it's not going to have some kind of glitches or morphing inside it. It's super smooth. And then there is Minimax, which in my opinion is some kind between Runway and Kling. I think Minimax is the best for camera movements and changing the camera in the same scene, but sometimes makes crazy morphing, crazy things, okay? But anyway, I love the three models. So for the Minimax GPT, we have two options. We are going to use both. And you have to copy here, go to Minimax, upload the image. Okay, here we go, and write the prompt. And hit here. And we are going to use the other one too, okay? This one, the option 2. Wide angle shot, low perspective, okay. Okay, so just paste it and run create. And okay, now I'm going to read your question, Tweetologist. I meant we can get grids as well as consistent image on Freepik instead of using Flux Train. Just want to understand the advantage of Flux Train if we have already all that features on Freepik. Okay, here's the thing. I didn't try to train a cartoonish model on Freepik. Okay, and I don't know if it works or not, because I know it has the Flux Train has a parameterization and optimization for cartoonish characters, and that's why I'm using it. But if you are able to do it in Freepik, that's super good. I have a lot of friends on Freepik, so I'm happy about that, and I would like to see if you can share your feedback or your post or whatever, your results. And yeah, Hungry Donkey says B2 is also amazing. Yeah, I know. I've seen quite good results, but I didn't have the time to try it. And Kike, love unlimited credits. Yeah, I mentioned it in the beginning. I'm lucky because I have several. I'm a member of several content creator programs, so I have unlimited access to several tools. And what I'm trying to do is to optimize the process. So you guys, if you have to afford to buy some credits or to make some subscriptions, to adjust your budget and use it in the proper way, so you don't spend credits like crazy. Okay. So in Runway, we are going to do the same than before. We are using this same prompt, like the girl is talking to the robot as the clouds are passing by. Okay, and Chase said, if you had to pick one on a budget, which one would you get? If you could only pick one. Okay, here's my take. I am content creator on X mainly and on other socials, and I need to create videos super quick. And the only way to create videos super quick right now is to use Runway. So if I had to choose one, I would choose Runway for that reason. But imagine Kling has super fast generation like Runway. If I have to choose one, in this case, I would like to choose Kling, but I think it's related. The time they spent on create the video, it's related to the final quality or the final, movements and so on. Minimax too. I love. Okay. Yeah, and Tweetologist said, ask your friends to get your followers Black Friday deals. Yeah, I think you are talking about this Black Friday offer that Kling offers, by the way. Like for $2 or $3, I think, you can create your own custom model, which is really crazy. I'm going to show you some examples. I think you have seen it. So continuing with the video generation, we are going to go to Runway, which is here. Upload the image. One limitation of Runway is you can only upload images in 16:9 or 9:16, and if they are not in the proper aspect ratio, you have to crop it, which I don't like so much. Okay, but okay, no worries. So we are going to use this prompt, low angle, smooth panning shot. Let's see what happens. So, Misty asked, would you post the tool list URLs? Thanks. Yeah, for sure. But I'm pretty scared about sharing links on Twitter, because Twitter is my way of living now. And I've experienced in the past that sharing links is something that can affect in your reach, okay, in your engage. My views, my impressions get so low when I share links via DM. I'm not sure if in this chat I can share it, but I'm going to make a quick briefing so you can get it. And I'm going to write it here so you can just make a screenshot maybe. So we are using Magnific AI for character grid creation. We are using the fluxtrain.com for character. Okay, I'm sorry about this autocorrect. Character cartoonish character creation. Freepik.com for training Mystic Flux LoRA, and of course runwayml.com, klingai.com, and Minimax is quite different. It's this one. Okay, these are the tools. Of course, the GPTs I told you are on the LinkTree. Okay, that's a good idea. I can, well, I don't have any referral link here, so I don't think it's good to use these links in, or to put these links on the link on my LinkTree. But just screenshot it, I think, and you have all the tools. Okay, I have a project. Tace said I have a project in mind. I might DM you about. Maybe you can recommend the best model for my project. Okay, Tace. Yeah, for sure. Just DM me. Okay, I really prefer it if you guys share your questions in public, but in this case, if it is a personal project you don't want to share with others, okay, no worries, you can DM me and I try to give you my best advice. Okay, so let's check the results using my GPT. Okay, so here we are with the first. Oh no, I don't want to report it, I want it bigger. Okay, so yeah, the child, the woman is talking to the robot, cinematic medium shot, so it's good, my opinion. And this one too, I love this one because you know the girl moved her head and so on. This one is super smooth, and I'm going to share the prompt with you guys. This was generated with my prompt generator for Minimax, so I'm happy with the result, and let's see what happens in Kling. Okay, I love that too. The girl is speaking with the robot, and this camera movement is so good. The sun coming from the background, I love it too. So good result, I think. And let's go to Runway, and let's see. Okay. Not bad. I think Runway sometimes gives this kind of like movement in the characters. I'm pretty sure, and the frames are not good in this case. Maybe it's just this one. We can just retry it, or maybe ask something different because it's super fast. So we can just hit like, okay, the robot powers off. So let's see what happens. Okay. So tweetologists make a question. Do we get same results of videos on individual links of Runway Minimax versus using them on Freepik? Yeah. Okay, you're right. Freepik here has the video option, and yeah, they are using the APIs behind the scenes. So any model you use here is going to give you the same result you can get directly on the app. Okay, on Runway or Kling is not available yet, but for sure the results must be the same. Okay, so let's see this prompt here. Okay, go to Runway and hit generate. Okay, so yeah, we made it. I think we are in time. Let's see. Okay, mixing real videos with AI. Okay, this is the next topic. Okay, so let me drink some water, please. Let's see the result now. Okay. Well, this light here. Okay, that's what this is what I was talking about before. Runway is good for getting quick, good results, and I can show you good results. Yesterday, I've been doing this, for example, these examples with the hair. You see, so this is super good. You see, for close-ups, Runway is the best, maybe, or one of the best. But for more complex scenes, I think it has to update they have to update their model or something, because a few months ago this was impressive, but now with Kling, with Minimax and other models, it's a little bit it is not so much up to date. I mean, but anyway, it's super cool. So we've covered how to create cartoonish characters consistently, how to create your own AI virtual character, how to train your own model for your own avatar, and now we are going to mix real videos with AI generated ones. Okay, so let me check. Let me make a quick check. Okay. Okay, I want a real video. This one. Yeah. So yeah, I've been in holidays. I've been vacation last week, you know, in the Upscale Conf event, and then I spent three more days there in Malaga. I was working, but I was also visiting crazy good places with my wife. But the thing here is how to mix a real video with AI. Okay, so I'm not sure. I think this one worked so good. Okay. This video. Oh, here I was doing this crazy thing, and people were looking at me like, what is this guy doing? But I don't care because I'm a little bit crazy, and I'm happy about that. Oh, what I want to do is to go to here in this frame, and from there animate the ball like it's doing crazy things. Okay, so let's go. I use CapCut again. This is not paid by CapCut, of course. I use it because I think it's one of the easiest tools for video editing. Okay, let me check. I have issues with the screen sometimes. Yeah, here we are. So we are just going to import. Okay, let me check. Okay, here. I'm not a very organized person, as you can see with all the videos. Sorry, guys. No. Here we are. Okay, so we are going to use this video. Okay, so here we are, and we added to the scene. Okay, I'm not sure what's happening here. Sorry. Okay, this is weird. Sorry, guys. Why is it not working? Okay, this works. Sorry, guys. Okay, so here we are. We have the clip here. Let me mute it. As I told you, I want this frame. Okay, after I make some effort, I'm going to crop the clip, and I am going to go here and hit Export Still Frames. And okay, this is not working. Sorry, it's a problem with my screencasting. I'm not sure what's happening. Let me just try. Yeah, it's doing crazy things. Sorry. Okay, let's try it again. Okay. Nope. Just let me do a quick thing, guys. Sorry about that. Sometimes this happens. Okay. I'm going to OBS, and I'm going to change the screen. Okay, sorry about this. I think you guys now, yeah, now you see that, but this screen is super large. Sorry. So I'm changing the screen super fast. Okay. So now, as we have the clip, the timeline in the last frame, we hit here, export still frames. We choose the folder. Let's demo test, and we put here like final frame. Okay, that's it. Now let me change again the screen. Sorry about that, guys. And you are going to see me like multiplied. Okay, now here we are. I don't like this too much. Okay, now we are. So now we have the final frame. So we can go again to my GPT. I'm going to use Kling, I'm going to use Minimax, and I'm going to use Runway. So we go demo test, and we use this final frame. And now we can tell I want the ball to go all over the street, and the people are scared of it. All right. Okay. I lose you. I lose the chat. Here you are. Yeah. Thank you, Hungry Donkey. Yeah, that's right. I can use also Final Frame or other tools, and you are super right. So yeah, I might use that. So now the prompt for Kling is a massive neon yellow tennis ball, blah blah blah. So we copy the prompt, we go to Kling here, we upload the image like this, we paste the prompt, and once it's ready, we hit generate. We are going to do the same for Minimax. So we upload the image, and we copy the prompt. This one, I want the ball to go all over the street, and the people are scared of it. And we are going to do the same on Runway. No tricks. I know there are a lot of tools for extracting the final frame, but I use CapCut because it's super easy, and I use it for the clip edition too. So it's one all-in-one tool for that. You can go to esetgif.com and you can do it there for free too. So here we are, the prompt for Runway. Sorry, this one is needed. For Runway, we just upload the final frame, we put the prompt, we hit generate, and we go for the Minimax options. This one first. Okay, close that. Put the prompt and upload the image. Once it's uploaded, just hit here, and let's copy the other prompt. Overhead drone shot. Let's see. Okay, and hit generate. Okay, so now we have to wait a few minutes. Not in Runway, as we mentioned, it's super fast. You can see. Okay, so let's see what happens. Okay. Yeah, it's like moving the whole thing. So as I mentioned, Runway is not the proper tool for this kind of shots. And that maybe for something easier, maybe for putting hair on or just a talk. Well, it's not bad, but it's not happening what I wanted. So let's just write a simple prompt. Let's write just this simple option. Sorry, we have here the ball is going all over the people, blah, blah, blah. Let's see. And in the meantime, yeah, 21% in Minimax, like 6 minutes for Kling. So the thing is, once you have the clip, you just extract. Here we are. Extract the last frame as we did before, and once we have the next video, we just import it here, and the transition sometimes is going to be smooth. It depends on how the video color is changed by the model, but I'm going to show you a super easy trick to avoid these cuts or these crazy things that AI sometimes does. Sorry. Okay, and after we do that, yeah, we were talking about 2D to 3D, okay? So, okay, in the meantime, if you have any questions, feel free to ask it. We can check some crazy videos with the custom face model I have in Kling. You see, it's me here again with this armor, and yeah, super epic. And this one too, it's super cool. Even my nose shape is the same when I put it like this way. It's amazing. Even, well, you see the big flicks here or whatever it is, it's the same. Super crazy. You can see this one with the plane. I love that. I really love that. So let's see, 4 minutes. Okay, let's see Runway if it did it better. Okay, something like that, but this is not where we are looking for. So yeah, asking, how do I get access to Runway Magic Prompt on GPT? Yeah, sure. You just have to go to my profile here on X, and you'll see, well, I can show you, by the way. You'll see here in my profile, there's a LinkTree, and in this LinkTree, you have here the Pollo AI, Prompt Assistant, Runways one, Minimax, Kling, and you have also different things. Okay, I have to delete this one, by the way. And in the meantime, I have created my own web page, like a landing page, and I've created it with AI in 1 hour. But we are not covering this today. I'm going to share a post about that, and maybe we can take a look into it in later workshops. So the new Luma 3 machine is amazing too. Yeah, I know. I'm a member of the CPP. Not only I'm a member of the inner circle, but I just don't have the time. At the moment, I'm super busy, but I would love to try it. So I hope I can do that the next week. For the product consistent tool, is there any tool that retains brand name? Yeah, that's super hard. Okay, if the logo or the text is big, sure, but if the text is a little bit small, like a perfume or something, this is not working yet. Or in my case, I haven't seen any model working good for that. Yeah, Chuck, you can watch it. You can watch this later. The full thing. You can watch it here on X. I'm going to pin this post. Indeed, the post is pinned on my profile, so you can watch it later. And I'm going to post this in YouTube. Okay. So, yes, and asking the question. You have here the links. So you hit here, and it is going to open the GPT, right? So let's see. Okay, here we are. Okay, this is not bad. Not the perfect one. I think I have one better. I made some tests before. I have two cool things here. Okay? Sometimes this is only happened to me, or maybe everyone. Sometimes it's like it has some delay in loading the videos. But yeah, I've used this one indeed. And this one is good too, I think. Yeah, not bad. Doing basic things here. By the way, let's see with Minimax. Yes. Yes. I love this. Okay. Got some morphing there. I mentioned you, but I love how fast it happens. And let's see this one. Okay. Okay, this is crazy. Okay, I'm not sure. Which one do you prefer? I love both. I think we are going to this one, and I'm going to explain you why. And yeah, Robert, ideogram is great for text. I agree 100%, but even being great for text, you can't train your own product model there, if I'm not wrong. And that's the pain point now. And you cannot replicate the same product in different images for training your own LoRA, for example. So that's a little bit tricky now. So you have to have the real product, and you can make a lot of pictures. I've seen models working so good with 40 or 50 images for the training. Okay, so okay, let's see. Runway. Okay, we've covered the 4. I'll give a try to this one because I love how the cars came in to the scene. So we are going to download it, and now get back to CapCut and place. Okay, I have the issues done before. Okay, I'm sorry guys, CapCut is not good here. Sorry for the screen recording, but anyway, let's give it a try. We can remove these initial things. Let's start like this, and you'll see. Okay, there we are. But there is like a glitch, right? It's like a glitch. Yeah. Okay, there is no. Okay, there are so many ways to avoid that, but I'm not an expert on After Effects or video effects, so I just make some kind of tricks here, like using transitions, and I love these ones. Okay, clouds makes a good trick here. Mix 2 and signal glitch, bubble blur, and comparison. I use them sometimes, but it's not for the good smooth transition. But if you apply here the clouds transition, let's see what happens. So yeah, it's okay. It's seeing how it changes. Maybe reducing it. Well, more or less. Maybe more. Not sure. This one. I think this one is good. Okay. So this way you can have a smoother transition than before, and this way using mix 2. Okay, maybe this one is better. This mix option. Yeah, this one is better this time. Okay, so now what are we going to do? The same again. We have this clip, and let's take a frame we like. Okay, like this one. Okay. Okay, or maybe. Oh. Okay, let's see. Just one more time. We can just accelerate it a little bit. This. Yeah. Okay, this is not good, but yeah. Okay, let's take the final frame. Oh no, not the sporting. Sorry, sport. Final frame. Final frame 2. Okay, so now we have the frame, and we are going to do the exact same thing for Minimax. So upload the final frame. You see, is this one from the market, and now I want a big alien creature coming out from the fruit stand. Okay, so let's see, and we are going to create it on Minimax and also on Kling. Let's do the same. Okay. Sorry, guys. Let's do the same. And here we are, the 2 prompts. Okay, we go here, we remove this frame, we add a new one. and we paste the prompt. I'm going to be super fast because I want to cover the 2D to 3D option topic, sorry. So, okay. Okay. Right. And this is Kling's. We go to Kling, and we do the same. We remove the previous picture, we put the new one, and we write the prompt. Okay. And in the meantime, as we are generating the clips, I'm going to read you. Yeah, Hailu. How did you guys pronounce it? I pronounce it Minimax. I'm not sure. Hailuo, whatever, always seems to get the best results. I agree. Sometimes, but Kling, it's also wonderful. And I'm going to show you my latest project on there, and it's fully created with Kling. No, sorry, with Pollo AI. You can probably use Kling to guide the ball in the right direction. Yeah, we can use the brush motion or the motion brush, but we are going to cover that in the next workshop, Hungry Donkey. Okay, because I want to generate some kind of hype. If you are okay with that, we can't cover everything today, and I would like to create or to cast more workshops like this one. So, and you nerd Tick Boutique, it's funny how all the models move the ball in the opposite direction from what you expect. Yeah, maybe I can just put it in the prompt, but as Hungry Donkey mentioned, we can use motion brush tools. So with this, it should be covered. But in the next workshop, okay? And Guillermo asked, hi Luis, I was late, but it's possible to write the prompts as well in Spanish, or is better to translate them? Good question. Okay, I think you can write it in Spanish, but and I did it also in Midjourney too. But I think it's working better in English. So I highly recommend you to, if you use ChatGPT or Claude or Gemini or whatever, to have your own prompt for translating. I already do. I already have it. You see here, Traductor Coloquial is the way I use to translate my ideas. When I post, I almost use this all the time because English is not my natural language, so I avoid being, stupid sometimes, because in Spanish it means something, but in English the other. So I use it all the time, and it helps me to learn English also, okay, or to improve it. Definitely, I'm joining all the workshop. Welcome to Spain is possible. I'm not far from Spain. Okay, Tweetologists. Good. I performed a workshop last week on Malaga in the Upscale Conf event. And yeah, that's why I'm here now, because I really love the feedback from the attenders. And yeah, I think it could be cool for me to share this space with you, maybe once a week or maybe once every 2 weeks or something. I think that could be cool, at least for me. And we are getting a lot of views today, like over 1,000, and we are just in live, so that's crazy, at least in my opinion. So, okay, we were... Okay, we are generating that, and this one. So, yeah, I'm going to show you, instead of this project, we are coming back to it later. I'm going to show you, sorry, I think it's this one. Oh, I'm not sure what's happening with. Sorry, guys. CapCut is doing crazy things today. Okay, I think this is good. So here you are, the project. This is not good. I'm not sure if I'm sharing the desktop. No, I'm going to share the audio too. Okay. No, you are not seeing that full screen. I have to fix this as soon as I end the transmission. So we are going to see it in the small screen, but
Leider Move to the beat, take it slow. You make me wanna go, 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 lose control. I lay like a star, yo, glow. Let's go, go, show 'em that superstar flow. Ride the rhythm, together we change the tempo. Spin, spin, spin it up. Feel my high, high. Together we touch the sky. Fly, fly, fly up. Move to the beat, take it slow. You make me wanna go, 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 lose control. I lay like a star, yo, glow. Let's go, go, show 'em that superstar flow.
Okay, I hope you listen the music, because if not, I feel like a stupid. Yeah, I have tested you. I have checked you. You have hear the music and so on. So the music was generated with Udio, by the way, and as you can see, I'm going to set it again. Sorry. As you can see here, this first video is real one, but this one was AI generated. Okay, here I made a transition. This one is real, and this one is AI generated, of course. In this case, the video, the AI videos came so good, I didn't use any transition between them. Yes, of course, here, yeah, because we are changing the whole scene, of course. But here we don't have any transition, as you can see. And the process is the same I've shown you. But we are coming back to, okay. Now Kling is here, guys. Okay? Now Kling is here. Let me, okay, this is crazy. Let's see what happens in Hailu, Minimax. Okay. I don't like the end, but the VFX of the stand, the fruits, you know, in the ground, it's super good. And let's check this one. Oh man, this is crazy too. Maybe something weird with the legs, super good. But my favorite, it's this one. It's crazy. Yeah. So we are going to download it, come back to the project here. Now it seems to be fixed, the screen issue. And we are going to import it. So you see, we are combining Minimax and Kling. So let's see how it goes. Okay, we have this issue. Okay. Here you are. There is a small glitch because it's like the initial frame is like expanded or something. Yeah, you can see. Maybe we can just start a transition here. Not sure if this is going to work. What? No, it's not working. Let's try this one. No, it's better without transition. But anyway, I really love the final result. So from here, you can iterate, take the last frame, animate it, and so on and so on. And the other video is like 1 minute longer. We have just made like 11 seconds. So it's just a matter of time you have to create cool videos. You can also create the music. You can also adjust the transitions with the music, which I really love to do, and so on. So, yeah, Robert. Sí, hablo español, soy español, de toda la vida además. I'm Spanish, I'm from Spain, I was born here, I've been living in Spain all my life. So yeah, it's my native language. Thank you, Chase. Guys, thank you. I love. I'm glad you love it, and I'm not a specialist on this. I'm just learning by doing, and but I feel I'm improving on that, and that's why my content sometimes gets some kind of viral sometimes. So Tale Estino, he says, Making, I think it's like a machine. I have just arrived here. I hope you leave the link for the record. Yeah, for sure. Indeed, I'm going to fix to ping this post, this live AI workshop on my profile. I'm going to upload it to YouTube too. Sorry. Oh. As I mentioned in the beginning, I'm a little bit sick, so my mind it's a little bit slow today. Okay, so you learn how to create these stunning videos. Of course, this is the first result we had. You can iterate to get the most out of it. You can use motion brush. I'm not going to generate nothing but draw motions. You click there, draw motions, and just imagine you can use auto segmentation to choose, for example, this car, and let's write the track. So we want this car moving from here to here, okay? But we are going to cover this in the next workshop, okay? So are you going to SXSW in Austin? I think this is Texas. I would really love to travel to the US, and I hope next year I'm able to. It's one of my dreams since I'm a kid, because I really love, the NBA. I'm a basketball lover, and all the crazy things you guys do in the States. So I hope so, guy. I hope so, Guillermo. But I thought you were based in Las Vegas. Anyway, so it's 15 minutes to end this first AI workshop. I told you I was not sure if we have the time to cover the 2D to 3D to video topic. If you guys want me to do it, to start, maybe continuing the next time, or guys, if you prefer to make some questions, I would be very happy to answer you. Okay, yeah, Robert. This tool is Kling. Sorry, I went too fast. Kling has the motion brush tool as well as Runway has it, but on Gen 2, okay, you have the motion brush, which is you can put here and set the movement or whatever. Okay, this is on Runway Gen 2, the Gen 2 model, but okay, Gen 2 is like very old, like a very old model, so the results are not going to be as good as the others. This option is not available yet on Minimax. Okay, Chase, you are from Seattle. Seattle is properly pronounced. In Spain, we said like Seattle, but I know this is not well pronounced. It's like Seattle or something like that. Okay, so if you have any questions, please ask. If not, I can just go super quick on how to create a 2D image and then generate a 3D model and using it. Okay, Chase, okay, thank you for your words. Yeah, I'm definitely going to make some more of these workshops. My goal is to do this like once a week. I hope I can do so. And yeah, I just have the one question about the robot and the red-haired girl video from earlier in the video. Was the first best one with the sun coming in between then Kling or Minimax? Okay, I think this is, yeah, the sunlight came in this one in Kling. Yeah, this one is from Kling, and the other one here, like talking, didn't like this so much, but the second one was more dynamic with the gestures of the girl. I really love that. Okay. Of course. And I don't want to I don't want Runway to seem like it's not a good tool, because the results in this case were not the best. But there are a lot of awesome functionalities in Runway, like Act 1, so you can make your characters talking in a super good way, and expand video is crazy, guys. I'm not sure. Yeah, we can talk about this. I'm not sure if you saw one of my latest posts yesterday, because it didn't have a lot of attention, but I think this is crazy. But not sure if I explained it. Well, I didn't explain it at all. So what happened here? It all started with, okay, let me check if we can. Yeah, it all started with this video. Okay, this video was recorded from my car with a mobile phone while I'm. Yeah, I love death metal, man. I love Gojira and I love Death, the band, Children of Bodom, In Flames. Well, In Flames is not so death metal, but yeah, I love all this stuff, all this metal stuff. Anyway, this is the original video, and this is the first iteration. Okay, but this is the second iteration. And I iterated once again. Now this is doing crazy things, but guys, it all started with this. Okay, so I think I'm going to cover this, and I'm going to experiment a lot with this functionality, because I think it has a lot of potential. So I really love Runway. Okay, I'm going to read your questions. Okay, it's pronounced Seattle. Okay, Seattle. Okay, Seattle. Right. How many hours a day do you spend on AI? Oh, 24. Okay, I'm in a moment and I'm spending all the time I can, because now this is my full job, to create content, to collaborate with some brands, to collaborate in some projects. I'm starting to get paid in Twitter. Well, I've been paid since 1.5 years, but now we are talking. I am earning crazy money. Not crazy, sorry, but yeah, good money with the ads. I'm rising. The money is getting bigger and bigger every 2 weeks. So I'm so happy about that. So I encourage you to share my post, to comment, to bookmark or whatever, because it really helps me and it goes directly to my pocket. But that's why I share all this information for free. And how many hours? Yeah, like you can tell, like 10, 12, maybe. It depends. You know, I love to share time with my wife, with my daughter, with my family, with my friends. So I try to find the best balance. But today I wanted to make this workshop, so I'm dedicated to you guys. Robert, got it. Kling and Runway Gen 2 have motion blurs, not Hailu Minimax. That's right. Is it possible to add sound effects to the videos with AI? Yeah, of course. This is 11 Labs. The link is this one. 11 Labs Okay, take a screenshot if you want. 11labs.io. Okay, and here you can create sound effects from text. So yeah, you can a clap, for example, so you can generate it for sure. It takes it gets like 4 results, I guess. And this is I'm not in the creative program or something. I pay for 11 Labs, and also for Udio. I love Udio. I love generating music. So let's see. And so on. So yeah, it's super possible. Midjourney versus Mystic on Magnific Freepik for real human images. In my opinion, there is no competition there. Mystic is quite better for hyperrealism, but this is my opinion. And of course, in Midjourney, I know you can create characters with character reference, but it's not the same that training your own LoRA. Okay, Kling, thank you. That one was so cool. Thank you. Citadel, okay. Never thought about that. Okay, I think the issue with Runway is that's focusing too much on taking maximum control over the results in the most UX intuitive way possible. That might make it seem slower or less surprising compared to others, but it allows for fewer unexpected side effects. Yeah, I totally agree, Hungry Donkey. And I'm pretty sure they are working on Gen 4. I think Cristobal shared something about that, and it's going to be crazy. 2025 is going to be the year of AI video, if it's not 2024, right? Yeah, Suno 4.0. Yeah, I want to test it. And of course, and I've seen super good results. Actually, in Udio, I've achieved super awesome results that I've never seen with other tools. And I've just created a GPT today, but I didn't post it in my LinkTree, but I'm going to do that later today. Okay, so if you want Udio or to use Udio with my prompt assistant, I'm going to say it like in 10 minutes. Okay, Midjourney versus Mystic on Magnific Freepik for real human. I read that. And Udio versus Suno. Yeah, I'm not in a position to compare both models, both tools. I've used Suno in the past. When they released, I was amazed. But now I'm on Udio. But I want to try Suno for 4.0. But you know, these are a lot of tools. These are and every tool is good at some point or at some topic, at something. So the key here is to know which tool is the proper one for each situation. And that's why I'm trying to share every day on X, on other socials, because there is no, at the moment, there is no one all-in-one tool. Maybe Freepik has almost all the tools, but and I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't think you can generate music on Freepik. Maybe yes, not sure. Sorry. But there is no one, and you have to use a editor like CapCut or DaVinci or After Effects. So you have to choose wisely where you put your money on. But yeah, that's what I try to clarify for you guys. Covers and personas by Suno are awesome. Yeah, I have to try this persona thing because the issue with Udio, it's you can't create music consistently. So that's why I want to try it. Yeah, and I love how Udio can take a original song or original sounds. I have. You are not watching, but I have behind me a bass guitar. I have an acoustic guitar because I play it, and I make some tests using my own riffs, and creating music from them, and I really love the results. So yeah, that's pretty cool. So guys, we are 3 minutes to the end. I'm not sure if I can continue just a little bit more, but just in case, I want to thank you all guys again for being here with me, for watching this workshop, my first AI workshop. I hope you've learned something interesting, you enjoyed with the content. Please, I would really appreciate if you can share the post with the I have pinned in my profile, because there is going to be the recorded session. And yeah, I really appreciate you guys are here. Thank you for your feedback. Thank you for being so participating. I'm not sure how to say that, but thank you for participating. Yeah, I'm going to ask to answer the last question, because I think Twitter is going to close the stream at 9 p.m. So how often will you do this? This was amazing. Thank you, Chase. My intention is to do this maybe once a week, or maybe once every 2 weeks. Okay, that's the idea, but I'm going to post about that as soon as I know the date. Okay. Freepik got everything now: images, video, text-to-speech, music. It feels like it's best value for money. I love Freepik, and I love Freepik's team too, because they are super awesome, super collaborative. They have created a great community too. So yeah, for sure, Freepik is a super good option. Thanks for the inspiring workshop, and thanks for sharing your tips and tricks. Now I just need to plan a vacation to create such amazing videos myself. Yes, Ital. That's good. I'm glad you like it, and yeah, I hope you can go for a vacation and you can create this kind of videos for sure. It's super funny. Hungry Donkey, thank you. Tekhala, thank you too, man, for being here with us. Ispansky, Machik, thank you. Has been awesome. I'm super happy. Thank you so much. Participatory, thank you, Taze. I'm learning English every day. Participatory, I'm not going to forget this. You rock, Robert, thank you. Bink Studio, thanks, thank you guys. Yeah. Oh, Poncho, ¿qué tal estás, amigo mío? How are you doing, man? I met Poncho in Malaga, and it was amazing. And thank you for coming, Poncho. It's always to have you in here. Yeah, Hungry Donkey says Freepik is the perfect sample of a company that, far from being overwhelmed with the AI